Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Hello guys, gals, gamers, welcome back. This is a mod video. I'm going to cover several different aspects in mods. How I get my mods, what it takes to get my mods, the mods on my Sith team because they have changed again, and percentages versus flats, and the inner workings of the secondaries of the mod sets. So we're going to go over quite a bit of detail in this video. First off, what does it take to get the kind of mods 20 speed, secondary, and up? Well, it requires a lot. I will spend this on a daily basis. 160 Cantina energy. It's a lot. It takes away from a lot of farming. One reason I don't have JTR. While everybody else was farming vets, I was farming mods. And being a Sith, I was like JTR, you know? So, you gotta save Cantina energy. This is 10 battles a day. And sometimes, even at this pace, I may not get a good mod for 2 or 3 months. One mod. So it is it's brutal to do mod farming. It is. You have to dedicate a lot. Is why I have the mods I have. I have dedicated a lot. Okay, 10 battles a day. It's just, that's a minimum. That's my minimum. It's rough. That's a lot. That's 160 energy a day in Cantina energy. If you're farming multiple sets, like speed and tenacity, there could be 320 energy a day. I don't do real well unless I'm doing at least 10 battles a day. Your odds are increased. Okay? Get your speed mod challenge out of the way as soon as you can. Resistance teams are pretty much a requirement nowadays, so get speed mods down. My preference, speed and tenacity. Okay, that's farming the challenge. I would get, and if you can only get health mods because they're the easiest to get, that's fine. Do your health mods. Farm them at 10 a day. As you can see, I've simmed it as well. Health and defense mods are pretty much your 2 easiest to get. It is harder to get speed out of defense than it is health. So if your only choice was to go with health, farm your health. Okay. The mod store. Now, there was a game update a little while ago, and they presented fleet money mods. And you even noticed the prices in gold for the mods were cheaper. So, when that update came out, I had almost 80 mil fleet money laying around. I am still in the top teens in my fleet with 80 mil saving. I don't go and upgrade a ship if I don't need it. I only spend fleet money when I need it. So having all that money, well, it paid off. Something you need to learn to do in this game is save. It's hard, but it helps. So anyways, the mod store. Well, when the update came out, 1.4 million for a 5-dot mod right here. 1.4 million for another 5-dot mod. Now, are they the mods I'm looking for? Let's go look. No secondary speed. No secondary speed. I would not buy either one of these mods. There's another one, 1.2 mil. Now, something like your Sith Trooper, this would be a great mod. Primary defense or the secondary defense. And I bet that secondary defense could go up to a 20 or so. Especially being the top first secondary you can choose from. 4-dot, I won't even farm it. And grays, I don't farm any gray mods at all. I don't even look at them. So, one mod in here that I would choose for my Sith Trooper. Right here. This would be a good mod. Now, if I'm farming for speed secondaries, there's nothing in here. I'm going to go ahead and do a read. Just to show you guys how hard this is. Well, I'm sure you know how hard it is. It's hard. No speed secondary there. No speed secondary there. that was a primary defense with a secondary defense, that would be a good mod for your Sith Trooper. No secondary speed. No secondary speed. And a 4-dot. So, 45 gems and refreshes so far, and I haven't seen one secondary speed. No secondary speed. It's gray, I won't even look at it. No secondary speed. And yeah, so I'll do one more just for grins. That's 4 refreshes, and that's not a lot. It can take 10 to 15 refreshes, 150 gems. But to get one of these mods I'm going to show you I got, it is well worth it. If you are free to play, you will have to wait for the refreshes to manual. I think it's like every 5 hours, and it's rough. It's rough. I just know the words around it. It's rough. 4 speed. Now, this is actually a pretty decent mod. It's gold. 4 speed in secondary. 8 speed in the secondary with a primary defense. Well, that's the diamond mod is primary defense. If this was fleet money, I would buy this. If you got a lot of gold laying around, I would also buy it. Now, just because it is a 4 speed in the secondary does not mean it's going to go up to 20. It may go up to 8, may go up to 10, may not even go up. That's the other thing. Just because you found a good looking mod like this doesn't mean it'll increase. Oh, this is a good mod. It's definitely great for Sith Trooper. Primary defense on a defense mod with a health bonus. I'm not going to buy this. I'll show you I got some already. This is a good mod for your Sith Trooper right here. Fleet money, 1.2 mil fleet money. Easy money. Gray mods. Okay, so anyways, your mod challenges and mod store. This is how I do it. You gotta do refreshes. I'm always looking for speed in the secondary and defense in the secondary. So what mods did I get from the mod? Well, my Sith Trooper made out like a bandit. He made out the best from the mod store after the rework, after the update came out and they introduced that fleet money. This mod, and that mod. 3 mods were bought with fleet money. We'll start right here in the cross mod. A primary defense, 10 speed in the secondary, and a 7 defense on a defense mod. This mod also works really well on your shore trooper because you want your shore trooper to be fast, but you also want him to be defensed up. This mod came from the mod store. Primary defense, secondary defense on a defense mod. Just delicious. Just delicious. And once again, I'm not worried about speed on my Sith Trooper. Primary defense with a secondary defense with some speed. This mod would work well on your short trooper as well. So, these 3 mods, mod store. This mod was from the challenge. This mod from a challenge. And this mod from a challenge. If you notice a difference on those 3 to the left, no secondary speed. I have noticed I get more speed bonuses out of the mod store mods than I have out of the mod challenge. Imagine that. So, yeah, those 3 mods. Okay, and then one more. This is only one. These 4 mods are the beasts that I got out of the mod store for that 80 mil. I don't know how much I spent, but my 80 mil is gone, so I spent it all. This mod. This was a fleet money mod, and it went up to 20 speed. So, that's the other thing. I only have one 20 speed mod. I've been playing this game for a year and a half. One 20 speed mod. So it is grueling. I'm not stacked up with these, and I spend 160 energy a day, Cantina energy, to spar mods. 120 speed. Mother mod, 19 speed. Scion has my 2 fastest secondary speed mods. This mod, the 19 speed, yes, was bought from the mod store. But before the update to the game, I bought this with gold, but it was in the mod store. So, mod store works, and I do believe you get better secondaries out of the mod store. Just from how I have gotten mods. Now, who? Let me. I think it might be Pal. Okay. 15 speed, 14 speed, mod challenge. So mod challenges do give you great mods. So that explains to you how I get my mods, where I get my mods, how I farm them, and yes, it is just grueling. I only have 120 and 119 again. I'm repeating that after a year and a half. So, it's rough. Now, I'm going to go, let's go to my characters and show you my Sith team real quick. I got to do some minor changes here because I've been doing fleet. But, sometimes you got to do this. I'm just showing you what I go through. Gives you first hand. You got to remember where these mods went. 259. Basically, I had my sign at 260. We're just going to leave it right here. Okay? Scion at 260 speed. It's faster than my Vader. I haven't dropped in arena past 12th in weeks with this setup. My Palp had some faster mods. I robbed these to give a sign. My Palp was 230. But that's 231. So the 5-speed difference with Scion at 259, basically 260 when I do the mods right. My Vader is 240. Okay, so let's do it this way. I'm in 7th. 5 battles to go. I haven't even battled. Have I battled? I'm going to show you. Activities. 2 battles. I've done no battles. And my payout is 1 hour and 35 minutes. So you can think my shard mates are just like an old rumple and they're not going to touch me. No, my mod set is working. I've not done any battles today. I still got to do 2. And my payout, 23 hours have gone by. So, does this work? Yes. Okay, so here's the team. This one I want to show you real quick. You want your Scion as fast as you can. He healed for hatreds 2 times now on offense in battles. That is a lot, and it's nasty. So with that much speed, I can sacrifice the speed on my Palp. And yes, my Vader is still 240. I had Vader at 248, 250. It wasn't making any difference. And I had my Scion like 240. When I got my Scion to 260, everybody in the shard was telling me my defense is so much better. So a 240 speed Vader, I'm staying comfortable right there. Oh yeah, as you saw, my Sith Trooper doesn't have any speed. 115. And no protection. 50,000 protection is not a lot. My Scion has 60k protection. 48 armor, 40 resist. You saw where I'm sitting 23 hours later, and I've done no battles. So, real quick, if you want to do Palp, anywhere from 225, 230 up is great speed for your Palp, if you can get that fast. In my shard, I have to have these speeds, okay? 240 on Vader, you saw that. And I went way down on my Nihi speed, 216. With all the TM enhancement going on, he didn't need to be fast. It did help when he's faster. I had him in a 230 range too. But I sacrificed his speed, and I put it over on Scion. I have Palp going before Nihi. So, when Palp stuns, he also does debuffs as well. You want your Nihi to go after Vader and after Palp, for sure. It's just a great mix. When your Scion's the fastest, and you know all the debuffs he's got going on. So, 260 speed, Scion. 240 speed, Vader. 226 speed, Palp. 216 speed, Dark Nihilus. My Nihi. I'm sorry, I like the Nihi. There you go. You want your Scion the fastest, your Palp, your Vader the second fastest, your Palp third, and your Dark Nihi fourth. And who cares about Sith Trooper? He is just tanking and spanking. And I got a video I just released. He had protection at the end of the battle. Why? Not because of all the protection he had on there, because it was only 50k. It's that high armor defense. Okay, so anyways, it's not about my team. But I wanted to show you, I've had to change that. Now, let's go show how the flats and percentages work differently. Okay. Now, let's go look at percentages versus flats. 12 defense and secondary. No other defense here. No percentages, no primary, nothing. I'm going to pretend it's a 10 defense just to make it easier for you to remember instead of 12. So, a 10 defense in the secondary is almost like 1% armor, as you can see. And that was actually a 12 defense, so it's a little more than 1%. It was like 1.1%. So that's a good margin to look at it. For every 10 defense in the secondary, it's about 1% armor. Now it's a little less resist. It's about 0.9. But, so you'll know your defense in the secondary affects your resistance and your armor. For every 10 defense in the secondary, 1% armor, 0.9% resist. That's just a good rule of thumb to remember. Okay, that will cover your secondary defense flat. Now, you've also got secondary defense percentages. I don't know if he... Right there. But he also has a 16 defense, so I can't show you there. I need to show you the percentage without a flat there. I know he's got one. Okay, here we go. And it's perfect. 1% defense. No flat defense. Oh, and that's the other thing. See that 14 speed? That's a flat number. That 36 offense? That's a flat number. Now, then you got an offense of 0.43% and a defense of 1.02%. You have flat numbers and offensive numbers. Offense, defense, and speed can come in a flat number. Defense, speed will be the only one that's flat. You'll never get a percentage in a speed. You will get a percentage and a flat in offense and a percentage and flat in defense. Potency and tenacity, always percent. Okay, so what will 1% do? Well, it's like a 1/4% in the armor. Just a rule of thumb. And a little less, 20.20% resist. So you can look at it like somewhere in the quarter range just to make it easier to remember. 1% in the secondary defense of a defense stat will affect you about a 1/4% armor and a little less 1/4% resistance. And that's basically how it works. Once again, potency percentage equals potencies. Tenacity percentage, tenacity. Speed, speed. Defense will affect armor and resist, whether it's a flat or percentage. Oh, and in offense, that affects your physical damage. So, how do we do that? I don't have a lot. 36 offense and a 0.43 offense. Let's go look for something where I only have one. 0.48. So we'll say that's almost half percent offense. So for 0.5 offense, oh well, not even 10, 8. So that's not a whole lot. But you can get the idea now of how you can judge what's affecting what. Just remove them and add them, and you can watch it go up and down. Let me show you real quick the flat offense, and I forgot about health. So 69 offense. I showed you what the 0.50% did. It was like 7 or 8 or 9. This will just add or subtract. 2,700 physical damage minus 69, 2631. That easy. That easy. And the health, as a percentage. So what was that? Not very much. 1% health. 1% health removed 300 health. So there you go. If you're looking for health, every 1% is probably going to affect around about 300 of your health. Your offense plat, will just add or subtract the number. Your defense plat, add or subtract the number. Health also comes as a flat. Right there, 257 health. You can get it as a flat. Adds or subtracts. 33576 minus 257, 33319. It's easy. Add it back. 33576. And last but not least, protection. It will come as a flat and a percentage as well. Right here, 2% protection. 2% protection would remove just about 1,000. Roughly 800. So 800 to 1,000. An easy way to remember it, 2%, roughly 1,000. Kind of easier numbers to remember. That's your percentage. Protection always comes in a flat. Just going to add it. You're going to minus 671 health. 52,158. Been a long video. Minus 6, whatever it was, is 51,487. Add that 600 so back. 52,158. 671. So there you have protection. There you have it. Tenacity and potency are the only two that will come as a percentage. Speed is the only one that will come as a flat. Offense, defense, health, and protection can come as a percentage or a flat. There. I broke that down correctly. Well, now we've gone through all of that. I thought I was done with the video. There's one last thing. Upgrading them. You can either just slam dunk it and spend your 400k, or it's expensive, all the way to 15. Or you go in pieces. Go to 3. 3 will give you your first jump. Nothing moved on speed. Go to 6. Moved on speed again. Now, you've not spent a whole lot of money at 11k. Okay? 38k. Go to 9. 369. Now my speed jumped to 8. It's not, like I said, I don't think I have anything higher than a 10 on defense mod. Maybe I don't get real high speeds on defense. So go ahead and go to 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Easiest. 94k. No more speed. Now, this is where your jump in price comes in. Another 300k to go to 15. Now, do you want to spend 300k just to gamble? Go ahead. I bet you dollars to nothing the speed will not go up. The only thing that's going to go up is the offense. Correct. The last jump, now, only thing went up was offense. So, I got an 8 speed. I got another one. So that was 400 some odd K. Now, let's see what this one does. 3. Right off the bat. Tenacity, I had better luck with. 9. Go to 9. And I have had them jump at 12. Nothing more. Ooh, glad you get some defense. So this is an average mod. Okay. You don't have to go 3, 6, 9, 12. If you were looking at this mod, you can go away to 12. I would definitely stop at 12. 168k. Between 12 and 15, 46k. So if you don't want to go in pieces, go to 12. The other reason I like pieces, I knew the protection was going to upgrade, but you don't know what you're going to get next. So if you're looking for something specific and you want it in the second row, you can just trash this mod. because you only got 2 more chances to get what you're looking for. So speed will come up 3rd or 4th. If it comes up 4th, it's not going to upgrade very much. You definitely want to try to get your speed secondary somewhere in the first 2 rows. Most of the time. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, because my 20 speed I think is down in the 3rd row. Go again. Got some offense. So say you didn't get anything you were looking for, and there's no way you're going to get a 20 speed and a 4th out of this. So we'll go ahead and do another one. Help. And now, once again, nothing else is going to upgrade from 12 to 15 except offense, the primary. That is why you stop. So go all the way to 12, like shotgunning it, or go in pieces and pick out the secondaries you want. And then when you can go sell your mods, they do sell for more. Now, this mod here was a gold mod at level 1. It had all 4 secondaries. I believe the speed was a 5 as well. So when you go to a level 12 and stop right there and do your upgrade, you will get maxed out on all your secondaries. You'll know what you're getting. When you go from 12 to 15, your primary is the only one that's going to upgrade. So when you do it in pieces, you can know if you want to spend an extra money or not. Because maybe your speed didn't go up. It went up to 10. Well, if you get up to 12, you know it ain't going up anymore. You stop upgrading it. When I got to level 12 and I hit 20 speed, well, I went ahead and upgraded to 15 because, yeah. Alright. So I want to thank you for watching this long video. A lot of information in here. Have a good day.
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
And don't forget, you can check us out on Discord. Discord Rumple. Right there's the invite for you. Lots of good Sith talk going on there. All kind of good talk going on there.